Wow, that was easy. Wow, that was easy.
And we are back at it like we never left. You already know what it is. Oh, man.
What did I say?
Hey, we come, when the song go off, we got to go live. You know, if you're in a conversation, my job to get you back on track. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. You already know. And I just realized that it actually goes live at 3 minutes and 5 seconds. 3:05. Let's get live. Hey, that was not on purpose. See, look at God. Look at God. All right. As y'all can see, Simone is not in this week. She'll be back next week. But we got Miss Danny coming in. You know, y'all see in the comment section, she dropped her gems, and we said we need you up here. So she came to bless us this week. We're gonna jump into her introduction shortly. I just want to go ahead and no, let's get that. How you doing, Miss Danny?
Oh my God, you pointed to the right way.
That's my way. I got the string. Yours is
Look,
the wrong
it did
way.
the same thing. I was so confused.
No, because last time when Simone was on here, you were kept pointing at me, but that's how Simone was on your screen.
I'm gonna point how it is on my screen. I'm the producer, so whoever it is on my, Danny's over here, you over there. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, bet. So Miss Danny, how you doing? Introduce yourself. Tell them a little bit about you.
I'm good. I'm Danny.
I'm good. I'm Danny.
I don't know, like what. I don't really know how to introduce myself. Like y'all might have seen me at the door. I work for Tony Go Hard sometimes. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
I don't know what else you're looking for.
Hey, if you don't got nothing to promote, you don't got nothing to promote. I was trying to get them followers up. I know you on TikTok and Instagram shutting it down over there. You going viral.
Oh, my viral?
I'm just playing.
Not
All right.
yet. I was saying no. I
Well,
haven't done anything to go
after
viral.
tonight, you're gonna go
Yeah.
viral though, because I know you got some things to say. Because usually be in the comment section dropping gems, so we're gonna bring it here. It's cool. Now, Miss Vanilla, welcome back. I'm glad to see that you're looking yourself. Pre-show, you were
That was what?
the hair was different. Let's just say that much. The hair was different.
Oh my god.
But
If you want, I can take it off now. Like
Don't.
I have no
Don't.
issues.
No, don't do
Don't.
that. Don't do that.
do
Don't
not do that.
Don't-
She had a
Right.
little rat tail in the back.
Listen, the gel braids were out. Okay, the gel braids were
She
out.
looking like what's
And
the
I
name
don't
if you
have
set it
no
off?
issue letting them out again.
Oh man, but nah. This show we're gonna have a good show. Last week we apologized. Last week we was having issues. You already know how Atlanta does. It was a power outage after a storm, and the internet did not come back up. And even for the last week, the internet been in and out. So we're gonna pray on it. All right. So without further ado, we're not gonna take too long. We're gonna go ahead and get into the show so we can get this thing started. I go by the name LB Easy, aka Passport Poppy, here with the beautiful Vanilla and the beautiful Danny, and this is Vibe Society. Yeah, baby. All right. Before we go any further, we got to shout out the network that made this thing possible and our sponsors. Shout out to C Media and our sponsors, Mixmasters LLC. If you need something to drink, holla at Mixmasters LLC. They do deliver. They do bartending services, and they make custom cocktails. If you have a show idea or need some production done, hit up C Media. All right, so we back to it.
He delivered to my birthday.
Hey, he did. Yeah, he had hit me up with the new menu. He hit me up with the new menu.
At the skating rink
Hold
with
up.
it. Don't care.
Hold up, how were you? What you did? And if you know how small she is, you know she's doing that. Her feet not even touching the ground. Feet going like this.
They're not. They were.
But nah, happy belated birthday to Miss Vanilla.
Thank you.
Yeah, turning it up on that 3-3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into this first topic. We have some news to get into and all that stuff. And yeah, you better have it right because I already told you. She was talking all this junk in the pre-show, and I told her make sure you have it ready. And she's like, I got it. And here we
It
are.
was ready.
It
Look,
was, but
look.
it ain't. All right, topic number 1. As you get older, what are you starting to dislike more and more? Vanilla, what responses do we have?
We got Greg _ with lazy people. People that talk and do nothing. Then ask you for the secret sauce, and it's hard work. That one actually made sense. I actually understood what he said with that one.
Yeah.
Greg was trying to have deep.
Exactly.
As the
Greg will be
sun
making-
shines and the moon glows. Be like, Greg, come on. What you trying to say, bro?
John Fuego Force says humanity and the fact that negativity outshines positivity within society. Okay. And then Sydney said unnecessary noise and loud ass people. Shut the fuck up.
I
I can stand by that one.
Okay, I have another one. Gotta go all the way back to the okay. So then, oh no, he deleted the message.
Well, so I'll start this one off.
Mm-hmm.
As I get older, I just realize that anything that just make me you know how they say the older you get, the more set in your ways you get. Like if it's too much work to do that. If we not leaving the house, like you making plans and you want to leave at 10 o'clock at night, it ain't happening. That's what I'm more and more like that late night. Like, oh, we finna go and do this. No. I got that at the
I could
house. Now I
definitely
know what
understand.
Mama meant when she said we got McDonald's at the house. We got whatever you want to get. We got at the house. Cause people like, oh, we finna go to the hookah bar. Man, I got hookah at the house. We finna go get some drinks. I got drinks at the house. Like the moment you walk outside as an adult, money starts just leaving your account for no fucking reason. You didn't even get in the car yet. It's just ching. So what about y'all? What as you get older, what is something you starting to dislike more and more?
I got two. One's a little controversial.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
It's these colored people.
I
They're
want you to-
everywhere I go, they are working a nerve for no reason. Like it's just I don't know if it's just my tolerance. You know, the older you get, you start to like the rose-colored glasses are coming off. Like you're not in school, you don't have to go out of your way to like. And you're just like, why are you doing this stuff?
Yeah.
Probably just driving unnecessarily. Like,
Where we going?
If I can DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, I don't want to leave the house at all.
I can honestly say I haven't driven in 4 months.
Damn.
If I've left the house,
4 months.
but I haven't driven in 4 months. I'm sorry.
But you had one job.
What?
You had one job.
What? It's
I
a
looked
fan
around like,
thing.
oh wait, that's me.
No, it's
I looked at my phone and I was like, wait a minute, I put mine on silent.
no, but no, because we had a death.
Mine's on TikTok Live.
Doing my podcast. My bad. We had a death. I'm in a couple of organizations, but my business fraternity. We actually had a death in the fraternity, and they're doing a FaceTime call right now, so they was hitting me up. My bad. All right.
You can't just say it like that.
What?
You know, they hit me up because it was a death. Sorry.
Like,
No.
What?
Oh, wait. Let me add a little context. All right. He was like, he had to be like 70 something, almost 80 something, or 80 something.
Oh, I seen the post. I seen it.
I mean, silent is such an option.
No, that's not. But that's literally my computer. It's not my phone. It's the computer.
You can do not disturb your you can do not disturb your computer. You got a Mac, right?
Bro, hold on.
I'm just telling you.
No.
I got
I'm
one.
about to
Mine's
do
on
it right now
there.
because I hit it, and they keep calling it out in the group instead of calling individual people. And now I need to.
That sounds like a me thing. I would do something like that.
God.
Because why nobody in the group answered in the first place?
Well, that's what it does. When it's the group, it rings the whole group. So if you don't answer, you don't answer. It just like
Exactly. I'm gonna be upset at everybody in the group, and then I'm gonna call the group back.
But that's why I said it like that, because he once again, Dr. C. If you was in Alpha Kappa Psi professional business fraternity in the state of Florida, bruh, in the state of Florida, you know Dr. C. He's been a member since the 70s, or something like that. And he was our advisor at UCF, and he passed away. And yeah, so they're doing a call to talk about some things. But all right,
that makes sense.
but that's why I said it like that, because it wasn't as if he was like 20, 30 years old and just, it was like,
Where did she go? No.
You back?
I'm
They
here.
calling you
I
now?
didn't. No, I don't know. It just I heard where did she go, and I'm like, I'm right here. I didn't go anywhere. What?
Yeah, okay. No, you good. We have I want to make sure I'm saying this right. Zaina or Ziana? What's
Is
it
it-
said? I want to make sure I say it right.
Zayana.
Ziana. Okay, I want to make sure I say the name
Oh,
right. How you doing,
different.
Ziana? Ziana says actually going in the store and going grocery shop. Oh hell!
I was
I
supposed
don't
to do
like
that 2 days
people.
ago.
I'm
I was
starting not
supposed
to
do it
like
2 days ago.
people.
Yeah, it's the people.
I was supposed to do that 2 days ago.
What, grocery shop? I haven't.
Yeah.
I order Aldi's online and just leave it at that. I don't go to
But I don't
Walmart.
be trusting that though
I don't do
either.
Walmart no more. Walmart is always every time, especially here in Atlanta. Every time I go to Walmart, somebody's getting arrested.
Oh.
So I don't
That
do
sound
Walmart.
like that sound like home.
I-
Oh, my bad. You see the red sweatshirt? That's Tarjay over there. That's where you go.
It is. I do go to Target, but I'm a Publix girly, so I'm not buying
Oh,
groceries.
she
from
got
Publix.
money.
No, it's called. I don't know. I'm real bougie with my food. I'll play with everything else, but my food.
Now I get you produce. You can't play too much with produce and all that. But Publix used to be the spot because it had the BOGOs. It had a lot of BOGOs.
It still does.
Nah, Publix.
You
don't
gotta
have-
know how to do it. Every other week, pasta goes on sale, and then the next week the pasta sauce goes on sale. Y'all gotta learn.
Oh, you a professional at this.
Yeah.
I just go to Publix for the chicken.
Publix chicken. They subs used to be the bomb. Now they alright. Damn, I sound old as shit.
Yeah,
The
okay.
bomb. Who the fuck still say the bomb? They subs used to be the truth, but now they subs. But
You gotta get the bread that changes it. Not that hard sub bread. You change the bread to get like the sourdough. Top tier.
oh, she putting us in all the little Publix hacks. You got anything else? What else can we get at Publix? Because apparently,
Because that'll give you like 2 full sandwiches. Because they still gotta give you enough to match it. So you get like, yeah. I saw it on TikTok, so I tried it. I was like, oh wow.
yeah, they finna change that. They finna start making them breads a little smaller. They got y'all at. Oh, y'all think y'all slick? You have to get a 6-inch fucking around. But but Publix chicken is a staple, especially if you go to a baby shower. You can't go to any black event without some Publix hot wings, some meatballs, and some Rotel dip or buffalo chicken dip. That's what y'all love. Y'all love that buffalo. My God, y'all be in there just. Ugh, I don't like cream cheese and that. So anyway, all right. So what about you, Vanilla? As you get older, even though you're the youngest on the show, as you get older, what are you starting to dislike more and more?
Kids.
Wait, you work with?
Hey,
Never mind.
hey, I feel you. As somebody with kids, girl.
Bro, like all my friends that had kids, and then I work with kids, and then I got these 2 4-legged kids. I'm just tired of kids. Like, y'all so cute, but shut the fuck up. Like, for real. I went and visit my sister the other day, and I love them kids at that house. But don't play with me. Go play with Ashtay, because I ain't the one. No, we're not playing no games. I'm not reading you no books, no, none of that. You say hi to me, and that's it. You hungry, I'll feed you. You want to color, I got you. We not playing no games together, no nothing. Sorry.
Now, let me ask you this. Because I think we all touched on the whole thing of being antisocial, becoming more antisocial. Like, I either want you around or I don't want you around. Like, like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think that comes as you get older, you start realizing. Because you remember when you're young, you usually always have people around. You remember when I lived in Orlando? My house was always everybody at my house.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Like
you get
when
to
I
a
got
certain age-
my house.
Yeah, you get to a certain age and you're like, hey, I need to protect my peace. I need to protect my energy around me, like, because you start feeling drained around people.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's something about when you finally get your own space, when you finally able to, when it's quiet, when you stop talking, it's quiet, and you control what happens there, and then you start hearing noise. I got to the point that I could be in my room with the window open relaxing, and the kids could be outside running and playing, and I'm looking out the window. Fuck y'all out there making all the damn noise for? Even though it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm still I'm becoming that old man, and I ain't got no kids yet. I don't know how this gonna work out.
Oh, another thing that I dislike is people who call me and wanting to conversate right after I got off of work. Like when I have an actual conversation. It's one thing to just sit on the phone and just be in each other's presence. But it's another thing, you actually want to sit here and have a conversation. You want me to respond back to you. You want me to actually comprehend what you're saying to give you a response. No.
Or
Yeah.
or the people that call, you be like, hello, oh, you asleep? Yeah. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was calling because
Like,
Now, see,
if
I
you
would do
better
that.
be an
I do that.
emergency.
I do that because if you were sleeping and I called you and I'm continuing the conversation, I needed something. Unless you're my boyfriend, in which case, get up. But otherwise,
Okay, see, we think the same.
But then be mad he don't understand. He don't remember what the hell you said because he was half asleep.
Oh,
I told
that's
you.
fine. That's fine. He knows.
That's okay.
Like, I don't say any. I know what I'm getting. The point is, wake up. But no, I'll do that. You were sleeping, and then I asked them like, "Are you sure?" And it's fine. Okay. You said it was fine.
Anyway.
See,
Or like, I get it now. Another thing I dislike is, people like, how you driving home from work, you either listen to your music or you call some people up, just, chat, whatever. You don't answer the phone, don't call me back.
you don't move on
Don't
to the
call
next
me.
person in the call.
Don't. Not even that. Once I get in my parking space,
Nah.
do not call.
Nah, you done called me to use me because you needed something to pass your time, so you called me to talk to you.
Not even it. The crazy
No,
part
you
is
know
I
what it
actually
was.
called. So I called my uncle because I actually needed to talk to him about something with the car with me coming down. This man didn't answer the phone. Okay, cool. I get home. I'm sitting there about to, take my midday nap after I done ate and everything. So I, declutter my brain from dealing with them kids. He want to call my phone and have a 30-minute conversation.
Man.
And then he's like, "What did I tell you to do?" And I said, "I don't know. I wasn't listening."
Nah, if you want to talk to me and waste my time, I can waste yours. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. I'm finna...
You can waste. No, by all means, waste my time once I wake up.
Nah, wake your ass up. You call my phone.
I'm gonna need my nap because I'm gonna be grumpy.
Or the people that call you, you just missed the call, so you pick up and you call them right back and they don't pick up.
Oh my God, I hate people who
just missed
text
this
you,
call.
who literally just sent you a message, but can't answer their phone, and they not doing nothing important. It's one thing if you're doing something important and you can't answer the phone.
That's shaky.
Depending on the person.
A little shaky.
Because sometimes I don't. Because sometimes I just don't want to talk to you on the phone. Because I will look at my phone, I'll be texting somebody, and I'll be like, "I'm busy," and I just don't want to talk on the phone.
But also,
Okay, but that's another thing. You're able to text back, "I'm busy." They don't text back nothing. They just stop responding to your text messages. They don't answer your call.
Because why did you call me?
But why would we sit here and have a conversation through text back and forth when I can answer your question in 5 seconds verbally?
Exactly. Perfect timing.
Perfect.
Y'all stop sending this fucking video out. All right.
I got one more. I got another one.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I'm starting to dislike outside.
Every time
Hear
I
me
talk
out.
to you outside.
That's no. My birthday do not count. It was my birthday. 1, 2. I was actually about to leave and go home at one point.
About to, but did you?
I got stopped and dragged back inside. Like, no, I got carried.
We learned something online. Excuses are the tools. Oh, never mind. Keep going.
I got carried back inside.
Did they really have to carry you though?
They didn't, but she chose to.
All right. So you're tired of going outside. That means you're just getting a little older.
It's not that I'm tired of going out. I'm tired of like everybody always want to just party and drink. Like, no, there's so much more to do outside. Like, there's so many places you haven't tried eating at. There's so many other bars that don't consist of you having to buy a bottle and get lit or anything like that. There's amusement parks. There's national state parks.
Eat without listening to trap music?
And seeing people standing on tables, shaking their ass. Imagine
paying $3
and get
bottle
this,
costs.
Get this, you can do it during the day. You don't have to be out late knowing you got work the next morning.
I told you what they call it in Colorado. They call it darting, day party, darting. I was like, okay, cool. But now, yeah, it's just as you get older, that shit get old. Like anybody that know me know I've been out my whole life. I've been DJing and all that shit my whole life, and I moved to Atlanta. People be calling me like, "Oh, I bet you turn up at that." No, I'm at home. I'm good. Like the shit old, man. It's old. All right, so let's get to this next topic. Topic number 2. We have, does love exist without money? Vanilla,
Okay.
any responses?
Yes. So we got facts with no. You want to get to that point without spending some money.
He said he want to get the love without spending a penny. Boy, that boy got some game. I don't teach us your way, bro.
Then we have Greg underscore though with what really is love.
Oh my goodness.
I can't stand that.
Try
Man.
to find
Okay, we got John Fuego 4 with yes, love exists, but being financially stable will aid in lessening stressful situations. Okay. Then we have Sydney with yep, it can. She's so Then we got Ches with yes, but without money, eventually problems will arise. Then we have Nora underscore Amor. I hope I'm saying that right. With the emoji like,
Like that's it.
oh, it's the emoji for me. Oh my gosh. I can start on this topic.
Wait, I have one. I have
Oh,
one.
you do?
Mama X Queen says life doesn't exist without money.
But that's not what we asked.
Hey, you gotta have I'm guessing that she's meaning you gotta have money to live before you can love. I don't know. That was the response she had.
I mean, I could get the gist of where she's going with it.
Yeah.
And so her answer is technically no, you need money. Because if you wouldn't be able to be living if you didn't have money anyway. So
All right, well
I get it.
Start it off then.
But the reason why I'm gonna sit here and say that love does exist without money is because we got people out here that's homeless that got a love person, and I'm sitting here single. Like, excuse.
I think that never mind. That's yours. That's yours. That's your.
That is a valid point though. Like they have
No, like seriously, I literally before my uncle had got deported, he was out there on them streets, and he had him a little shawty, a little whoop de whoop, holding it down for him when he needed somebody to watch his little cart and everything. Like,
POP, hold it down. First off, I think that's more of a agreement. Like, so he can go in there.
not when she walking around saying that's my man. That's like, no, ma'am.
No,
but can you use homeless people for this argument simply because
I mean, if you want to be a little petty and childish like I'm being right now, yeah, you can. But in all honesty, does love exist without money involved? I do believe it does, because there's a lot of people out here that love somebody and it's not because of their money. Now, going into what some of our people that commented on the story said, problems will arise because money, there's a financial aspect of a relationship. And within that financial aspect is when you got to realize, okay, like, who's handling what? Are you taking care of this? Who's going to have to take care of this? And if a woman has to sit there and take care of it and be her masculinity, then yeah, it's going to cause issues. And she probably going to be the one to end it. No cap.
Danny?
I can say yes, it does, because I believe, without a shadow of a doubt, like money is not the end all be all. You could marry somebody, a millionaire, he could job, he could lose everything in 24 hours, and what do you have? Now, I will say also, dating, because I date men, so dating a broke man, you will date the meanest person you have ever met in your life. So you can love them, but a man that is not financially where he wants to be is a miserable person to be with. So it can exist. It will be uncomfortable. It won't necessarily be pleasant, but as long as you recognize that it's not a forever situation that you're in, you can navigate through it. But just know what it comes with.
Mm-hmm.
Just play devil's advocate. Do you think that it can also be on the other side of the spectrum as well? That, all right, in in the phase of this conversation, you have does love exist without money? I think it does for a limited time. Um, if you meet a person and they're able to do something, but then they don't have it, it's only so long you're gonna take up the slack or fit the bill, or or go without, before it's like, all right, what we doing here? Where we going? Like, what's the plan? You get me? And that's why I say I believe love does for a limited time. It exists without money. The reason why I think money is important is, I'm not saying you have to be wealthy, but you have to be able to take care of home. Now, it's between you and your significant other of what extracurricular activities that y'all want to get into. If you have somebody that likes to go out camping or likes the outdoors and stuff like that, then you get away with not having as much money because y'all can go in and enjoy nature. Pay for a little gas, get a couple snacks, and you having a good time. But if you have somebody that likes to go out, see the city, try new restaurants, experience things, travel, all that, you're going to need to have a little bit more. And if you don't have it, it's only so long that person is going to stay around before they decide that maybe I need to move on to greener pastures. Does love exist without money being involved? Yes, but soon as it starts, there's a countdown. There's a ticking time bomb, and you got to see growth before that goes off. Because once it goes off, you can no longer bring that back. Because once it goes off, that means the respect, the way, the light they see you in, and all that's gone, and you can never get that back. It's kind of like it's kind of like if you're in a relationship with somebody and somebody says some disrespectful things, or somebody cheat, or somebody becomes abusive. You can never put that cat back in the bag. It's always going to be there, and that's just the way that somebody's going to look at you. Now, let me ask y'all this then. Let me just ask y'all this, ladies. Would y'all think there's a minimum to dating? I know we spoke about this in a previous show. We can all agree that we grown. Like, you shouldn't be dating if you can't take care of at least yourself. So would you say that,
I feel like that is the minimum.
are you okay with dating somebody that makes less than you, ladies?
Oh
I
yeah,
am.
I being a black woman with degrees, you almost are told that that's your reality.
Okay.
You have to lean into that aspect and not make your income your personality.
Okay.
And I don't think, as long as you have a job, to me, that's that's what I
Can you
need.
put the cup down, please? You just gonna drag it across the damn table like?
I was trying to get something off of it. And I don't want to touch it with my hand.
Mute your damn mic. Like,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Danny. Keep going.
Update. I got it off.
They tell you that you have to be comfortable, or you have to find a man that makes more than you. But I feel like, for me, I would rather have a man with a job, because as long as he knows that he can provide, even if it's at the minimum level, I feel like that's what matters. Is one thing if he's sitting on the couch. It's another thing that he's, even if it's 7-Eleven, I'm a pretty basic person when it comes to that. Like, as long as you, whatever your heart desires, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We have Darius on here. Let's see here. You wanna? I'll read it. I'm about to ask Vanilla to read it, but we know. All right.
Yeah, miss, I can't English.
No, it doesn't. I won't fall in love with a bro. They'll fall in love.
You're so
with you,
stupid.
with your potential. Oh man. I was like, won't. And it says you can't spend potential. Okay. Now, my thing is this. You're right. I always say this. Hey, get yourself together before you start getting. And we'll talk about mental health. You know, dealing with your past traumas and all that stuff. Nobody's gonna be perfect, but at least get a handle on those things. And finances is one of them. Finances is one of them. Get a handle on those things before you start dating and bringing somebody into your life. And I say a general rule as adults: make sure you can pay for whatever you need to do in life. I pay for whatever I need to do in life, and we go from there. Now, my issue will always be: don't assume just because we're together, now I have to take a bill off your table. I only pay for bills in the house I live in. I'm sorry. You can hate me. You can call me cheap. If I don't lay my head there, I'm not paying no bill. It's just what it is. Many men have been in the house with a woman that another man was paying one of those bills, and she don't call me on that phone. You pay that cell phone on. Anyway, so but yeah, get your stuff in order before you interact. Like before you bring somebody else in your mess. Like you messing up somebody else's life because you didn't take your time to get your stuff in order, and y'all both looking crazy, stuck on stupid. So that'd be my advice. However, people nowadays, oh, they cute, oh, they this, oh, they that, and they just jump into it. And however, do you think it's okay to leave somebody? I asked this in the pre-show. I'm going to go ahead and bring this out right now since we're talking about the love involved. Love, you fall in love, y'all together, all that great stuff. But now it's stuff goes left, lose the job. Do you think love till death do us part is still an option in this day and age? We see so many people leave relationships. Is that even realistic to believe in?
With how this society is, no, it's not. Like, is that something I would want? Yes, but with the way the society is, I don't think anybody's doing that. Like, it's either they get what they want eventually down the line. If they don't see that they're going to get what they want, they're going to leave.
Okay. What about you, Danny?
I believe it's possible. I think we're in such a instant gratification mode with the world. That's why not maintaining. People aren't looking for a forever person. They're looking for a right now that looks like forever for the internet. Because till death do us part, for better or for worse, that includes sickness, that includes you losing your job, that includes all the things that make a relationship sustainable. People don't like to do work at all. The second there's a sign of work that has to be done, yeah, people are quick to leave. They leave jobs, stuff that's bringing them revenue and something, because they have to do something outside of the scope of what they were hired for. So
also, I think it goes in addition to that. Great points, ladies. Nobody wants to be normal. Nobody wants to be. Everybody wants to be what they see on the social media, on TV, and all that stuff. And it's but I said this about a year ago. We all know somebody that's on social media, and they live in one whole life, but we know them in real life, and it's the total opposite. So could that possibly be we keep seeing social media people left and right getting caught for fraud and scheming and all that, just trying to live up to that, being evicted and all that stuff, cars being repoed. Why can't we just go through life enjoying the simple things?
Right.
Like
I feel like a lot of people see social media and see all like the happiness and the joy, or like the materialistic things, and that's what they always aim for and drive for, but like never want to actually go through the hard stuff in life. And so when they get presented with something hard or tough to deal with, or it's emotionally challenging or mentally challenging, they run away from it and they just discard it rather than facing it head on. They just discard it and be like, no, I'm not going to deal with it because I don't have to deal with it, and end up pursuing something else, which is actually probably worse for them because it makes them happy.
Okay. Honestly, we talking about both. We're talking about marriage and dating, but we're talking about love. That's the reason why I brought into marriage. And let's see here. If we're just dating, I have no obligations to your finances. If we're not cohabitating, and that's the truth. That's the truth. I was talking to somebody with a group of friends last night, and I said, "You want to know the funniest thing? I go live on different apps, and on one of the apps, it's actually a dating app. I don't have a dating profile on there, but we go
That don't be
live on
stopping
there,
nobody.
and that still don't stop nobody. In my
It
God,
really don't.
But I said you'll be surprised how many questions people ask that don't mean shit. You know this person's favorite color. You know their favorite food, where they want to travel, but you don't know anything else about this person, but you're ready to move forward with this person. You don't know mental health. You don't know you finna have sex with somebody and you don't even know the last time you been tested. You get me? You want to bring this person around your kids, but you don't know this person even been arrested. You don't ask none of these questions. Like we have to, and then we get in a relationship with people. We get into a marriage, and then say, "I don't know this. I don't know what this is." And I'm about to say, "Who the fuck did I marry?" That's later on. All right, but so that's why. So I believe you, bro. Like when we talk about finances, you got to have these conversations ahead of time. What are you expecting as a man? What are you expecting as a woman? And when you get in this relationship. And let's be honest, if that's what you want, cool. Maybe I can do that, maybe I can't. But let's at least be honest and, go from there. Fake breaks under pressure, and if that's what it is. But we also got to be realistic. Me personally as a man, I can't expect for a woman to come in and be my maid and my chef. No. Like, that may not be what she want to do. So what do you want to do?
Right.
And I wouldn't want a woman to come in and say, oh, well, he finna pay everything in this motherfucker. It depends on what all you doing. I can't afford those steakhouses you like to go to 6 nights a week. Like, we gotta cook at least a couple days. But now, so you're right. And once again, like I said, I don't pay for any bills that I don't live at a house that I don't live in. So, let's see. Any last statement? Any last comments on this topic before we move to the next? Nope. Vanilla. I'm pointing at you now. I got you.
No,
All right. So, what we do at this time, you already know what it is. We got our new segment. Simone is not here, so I got to run it this week. This is going to be interesting. Please bear with me. But without further ado, the VX report. It's me.
No, that was not you. That was not you.
Funny I knew it was gonna go over there because it's set to go straight over. So I knew it was gonna go over there, and I was like, "All right, well, let's see what it is." All right, so this week we got the VS report once again brought to you by C Media and Mix Masters LLC. Now we're gonna start this thing off with, like I said, who the fuck did I marry? We got, is it Risa Tisa or Ressa Tessa? Who the fuck did I get? Who the fuck did I marry? We have the BMW situation now. A couple weeks ago, as she told her story, she said she wanted her BMW, and everybody was like, "Oh, we need to get her a BMW." They got her the trip. They raised her money to go to Europe. They raised, I think it was like $85,000 and all that great stuff. And it was like, it'd be great if BMW gave her the car, like got her car. So BMW started dropping all these social media posts talking about looking for that navy blue with cognac and cognac. Oh my God, cognac interior and all that.
Look at you, not English
They
like
dropped
me.
all this stuff, but then it was some backlash. It was backlash saying you're gonna give a car, and there's a show on YouTube, The Angry Man. He did a live on there, and he had a 250,000 people, 250,000 people watching, and he stated, "Hey, I wouldn't buy a BMW if they gave her a car, and I urge everybody watching never to buy another BMW." because that brings the value down. You just giving away BMWs, all the money it costs to get a BMW, you just gonna give one away and all that. Ed, BMW has taken every post about this off of their social media. You can't find it anywhere. So BMW has backed out of the whole conversation, and they had TikTok and Instagram posts, videos and shorts about it, and you can't find it anywhere. However, Hyundai has stepped in and said, call us when you're ready, showing a blue Hyundai SUV with the cognac interior. So she can still get a car, but it won't be the BMW. All right, next up, we got...
Why you had that picture of her?
What, this one?
Yes. She looked high and irritated.
That's the picture from Good Morning America. If she good enough to be on Good Morning America, if she good enough to go on Good Morning America looking like this, she good enough to come on Vibe Society looking like this. I just put the picture from, you know what? You picked that out. I didn't say that. You brought that up.
I'm just saying.
Miss Wendy Williams. I was actually looking for another picture, but I didn't have time to get it. All right. So Miss Wendy Williams, as people may know, they did a documentary on Wendy's, finding Wendy, and they determined that she's been diagnosed with a couple ailments, and dementia being one. Being someone that had a family member that went through dementia, I know it's a very, very difficult thing to go through for not only the individual but the family as well. However, her brother just recently came out and said that documentary ended about a year or so ago, and she is doing a hell of a lot better. So I wish her and her family the best. I know that she has stepped on some toes over the years as being the gossip queen. However, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. So hopefully she continue to have progress and get better. I know it's no cure to it. However, wish her the best. Her and her family the best. All right. Now, next up. Now this one. I must. Fuck it. Let's go. All right. We got DJ Academics, Meek Mill, and Diddy. Now, why you started... Why you started laughing? What happened?
Because your attempt at the disclaimer, and I didn't know. I was like, what is this about to be? And then that popped up on the screen. I was like, oh.
I'm letting you know. All right. So if you haven't heard already, all right. So Academics was laying some claims out. You know how Act does. Meek Mill was like, all this talking, ain't no proof what you talking about. And then some audio dropped. I'm not going to play the audio here, but I'm quite sure you have heard it or you can find it online. The audio is allegedly Meek and Diddy doing some tings. And I'm talking some ting-tings. And I personally believe it's AI. I personally believe that. I'm saying that here. Hold on. Y'all think I'm playing. I personally believe it's AI. All right? So I personally believe it's AI. However, it has been doing its rounds. And that's a scary thing if it is AI, because just hey, if that's what you into, that's what you into. But if it's not what you into and somebody could just drop that audio and make it seem as if that's what's going on, that's a very scary and dangerous thing to happen. However, the reason I think it's AI is because it's just perfect timing. Soon as he said, y'all ain't got no proof, the audio drops. We know right now Diddy is a hot topic out there with all the stuff that's coming out. Once again, I'm not going to say ain't no freaky shit going on because there's too many celebrities saying, hey, you got to be careful going to a Diddy party. It was too many of them saying that for the last 20 years. This didn't just come out. However, I don't think everything is what... you can't take everything everybody's saying. So,
right.
To all these gentlemen, I hope that whatever y'all going through, y'all get going and y'all able to take care of what y'all take care of. Whatever's not true, I hope the truth come to the light. But also... wish y'all a yeah. I can't do that funny. Like whoo. Boy, you gotta be careful what you say on this internet because people are coming for you. But I'm LB Easy, aka Passport Poppy, and this was the VX report. All right, man, that was kind of okay. You know, I don't do the gossip shit, but that was kind of fun. You know, that was
You did a
kinda
good
fun.
job. You did a good job.
Speaking of a good
Yeah.
job, are y'all familiar with the whole Fannie Willis situation in Atlanta? The DA in Atlanta? No? Okay.
No.
All right.
Spit
So,
tea. I ain't got no more leg, but I
so
can sit.
Fannie Mae, because I was getting all my stuff together, but I didn't think she counted as a real celebrity because, you know, so I was like, I'm not going to really pull it out there. But we know Young Thug. We know that they did the whole RICO charge and all that. She's responsible for putting the RICO charge, but she's also responsible for putting the RICO charge on Donald Trump and his whole thing, right? Well, you know, the whole Trump situation going on, they were trying to, you know, prove that stuff is wrong. Well, she hired this young man, Ward, not young man, it's older man, last name Ward, and his divorce attorney dropped a dime on him saying him and her are doing the nasty. The wife was like, she wanted the finances because she believes that there's money being hid between them doing it. That's how it all came out. So now Trump's lawyers was like, hey, we need to investigate because we need to get him off of this case if he got this case only because they were, you know, whatever. Well, long and behold, they was like, no, we didn't start messing around until after. Well, the good thing called a cell phone. They started tracing the cell phones, the text messages. They had over 2,000 messages in 1 month to each other. And yeah, but that's not the hitter. The hitter is yesterday it came out in court what he saved her number as in his phone. Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? He worked for her, so he could easily have a name as Fanny. But that wasn't the case. I'll let y'all do one guess. One. No. Danny, go first. No.
Fanny with the fatty. It
Nope.
just seems like it.
Nah, I have no guesses.
You have no guesses. Okay.
I have no
In the phone, it was saved under Gorilla Grip PUSSY.
Oh my God! She put that thing. Oh my God!
What?
Going anywhere ever? Oh my God!
Gorilla Grip?
Gorilla Grip. Hey, Miss Fanny. What Ply said? I'll work for free. Ply said I'll work for free. You know what you gotta
Her
do to have a
went
name.
all the way up.
And Miss Fanny ain't no young lady. She an older lady. You know, Miss Fanny gotta be in her mid 40s or so. You know, and still had that gorilla grip. This is not me.
She been doing her kegels.
This is a married man. You know what you got to do
What?
for a married man. His wife can still go through the phone to put in his phone Gorilla Grip. I've met some good ones, I must admit, but I've never met a Gorilla Grip. What?
Wow.
And it was so bad because when they asked him, see, this points it all out. Because if you think back, and I was doing some research on it, and shout out to the Angry Man, he did a whole thing. That's how I got this part. He went back and he said, watch the video and they asked, did y'all ever have relations? And now you know why he popped. They said, have you ever had relations? This nigga looked up and dozed off and zoned away for a good 30 seconds. It was like,
And
no.
their memories hit. Their memories hit.
That Gorilla Grip hit. That boy started thinking about that. Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, well, my bad. No, we didn't. So, but, he ain't never going to see no more of that.
God.
Because now they're up for, they may have perjury and they can possibly go in front of the bar to lose their license if it all comes out. His friend, which is the divorce attorney, actually who snitched and dropped a whole bunch of information, he may lose his license. So a lot of people may lose their way of living. And if she loses her license as the DA, how does that affect the Young Thug RICO case, which they already having issues with at the moment? Anyways, That's a whole nother story.
Wow.
So that's what's going on in Atlanta news. But
Wow.
so, ladies, I don't care who you think you was, unless your name is saved in his phone under Gorilla Grip, you ain't doing it. All right,
I don't want my name as that in the
Gorilla
phone,
Grip.
no.
I
What you
don't.
say?
Yeah, I don't want my name to be
I
that
don't
on.
want that.
What?
You could compliment. You could compliment it and say that.
You know how
During
strong a
sex or
Gorilla
something.
Grip has to be. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I get you. I get you.
I
get
don't.
you.
I get the. I
It
get the
don't sound.
reasoning.
It don't
but I
sound.
don't want that as no.
It
You
sounds
hate
like
bitch.
I'm
You
gonna
call
call
my
him.
phone?
Wait, you wanna know what's so funny though? If you picture a gorilla hand though, it's so dark. Like, why is it so dark?
They be looking real black and ashy.
You know what? We're gonna get back up out of that. We're gonna back up out of that. All right, so
Woo!
all right, so if you had a I'm gonna allow y'all to answer this if y'all want to. If y'all don't want to, y'all don't have to. But if you had to choose a name for it to be saved in your phone, what would it be?
For my name to be saved in his phone or
And somebody else's phone.
his name.
What Danny look like? She already looks like.
No, I'm fine.
What about you?
I'm
Vanilla?
fine.
Are you gonna answer that? All the blinking. She blinking for help.
Hey, look, plead the fifth. Plead the fifth.
All right. So
I'm about to plead the fifth too.
all right. So what would be the crazy? What would be the craziest name you ever saved somebody in your phone? Why both of them looked away like I don't say some name? Cause women don't use regular names. Like dudes, we'll put the real name in there. Every dude has a name. From the time they are 14, every dude has a nickname. The homegirls know. Oh, you know White T? White T came over and it's like decoding something from the Pentagon. Women with the
I had to
nickname.
literally explain it to my homeboy last night, like, cause he was like, "Wait, what happened?"
No, don't try to get off the topic. What's the craziest name you done saved in your phone?
You can say that's your name in my phone.
If you have a nickname, when I was doing the nicknames, it was my heyday. But it was a nickname because me and my friends only called them by the nickname.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so I knew who we were talking about. But I want to say,
Your friends watching like,
it was-
oh, I bet she's not gonna say.
no,
it.
it was so bad because like I believe people look like animals, so I always saw animals. So
That
So
disrespect.
if you look like an animal, so we had black vampire, we had gremlin.
Oh God.
Oh, there was ghetto black child. Ghetto black child was probably the best because he really was like a ghetto female, like before Medea was a thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
we just
It sounded like he smelled like hot dog water. Ghetto black.
no,
child.
he was. It was literally we heard him speak at an event once, and we were like, "Damn, why does he sound like that?" And that was
Ghetto
that
black
was-
child. Black vampire.
For
He
15
must have
years.
some big fangs or big teeth. Or
Yeah,
something.
like, well, how did y'all get that name?
Uh-oh. She said, she see her shaking her head. I can't go into detail. Just,
Like, when you
no.
say-
He just
When you say black vampire, I think of the dude with the dreads from Twilight.
maybe he was a sucker. I don't know.
girl. This was before Twilight. You're young as hell. Like,
He said Twilight. I'm like,
this is.
I know I am.
we think about vampire in Brooklyn, you know.
No, this is like real vampire shit.
Not the glittering shit, you know.
Yeah, like
I was like, how you have a vampire movie and this nigga's got glitter? Like, man.
I want to say he left a hickey on somebody, and it looked like he Drake. And so that was his name. So I was like, damn, bitch, like you got bit by a vampire, like that's
Black vampire. Hey.
See, me and my girls, we always said the names in person, but we never saved it as that in our phones. They got saved as their name in our phones.
So
But
if
when
you
we
was to say
spoke to
names,
each-
like if you was to say any of the names right now, none of the dudes would ever know. It would be
Unless
only
we-
your homegirls.
only the ones that we actually told them their nicknames, those are the only guys that actually know their nicknames.
So what's the craziest nickname you ever came up with? He don't know.
I'm trying to think. There's a lot of nicknames.
yeah, there've been a lot. There've been a lot over the years. Like
Yes,
what?
it's a lot over the years.
That's why
We
we
got
started
Monkey
changing.
Boy.
Yeah, well,
We got Monkey Boy.
Monkey Boy.
Yeah. There was Blueberry. And he got that name because he was round like the blueberry when she blew up and blew
Shut
up.
up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
The fuck, bro.
There's one that's right now that I got with my homegirl. His nickname is Predator.
Oh, I have a predator. I have a predator.
Do they
Because
have
he
dread?
looked like
Do they have dread?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay. Damn,
Light skinned dreads.
man.
Oh no, this one looks like predator. Mm-hmm.
I have one that there was one that we called Smoking Dick. Yep, that was his nickname, Smoking Dick.
Smoke and
Smoking Dick.
that boy burning.
No, he was actually a virgin.
You know what? Not my.
Yeah, have you never heard the phrase "smoking dick"? Like they be.
No, I
delusional.
ain't talking about
That
that.
was an
That how y'all
actual
meant it?
phrase. That was an actual phrase in that time area,
Oh,
but
that's what y'all kids saying nowadays.
that is not what she meant.
Oh,
Oh, was he literally doing that?
No. I didn't ask for the details.
you know.
I didn't
Yes.
ask for the details. I wasn't trying to fuck him, so I didn't fuck. But yeah, some nicknames, you know. Yeah.
I've and I get it because when you look like something like I had what is called this one chick I used to date when she first met me, her whole family was like, "Oh, Cedric the entertainer," because you know I'm an entertainer, whatever, but I'm a big dude, I'm dark. So I was like, "Why everybody said? Who the fuck is said?" I'm thinking, who the fuck is said? I'm like, who the fuck is this other nigga you bringing around named said? And then that's what they told me. Anyway, but now, but the craziest name I've had was, it's not nothing crazy. I had Lil Titties. And the only reason I had Lil Titties, all right, let me explain.
Because
Please.
she had little titties, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
but I
I'm
wasn't
feeling
supposed to see him
offended.
when I saw him. Like I wasn't supposed to see him. So when I first met her, she was actually showing him to somebody else. I just happened to be in the room, and she was on this for FaceTime and all that. She was on Skype, like so. She didn't see me in the corner, like we over there just hanging out or whatever. Like this. He was like, "Man, let me see." She was like, "Oh, okay, boom," and it was like a 12-year-old boy. So I say, "Oh." So then after that, she was like, "You need to have my number." So I got her number, and that's how I do it. Like, she's a cool person. That's it.
My
It's just-
nickname is Mangos. So
her name is Mangos. I'm horrible with names, so whatever I know, whatever I lock in on with you, that's what you are. She's still Mangoes in my motherfucking phone, and that's because she asked for mangoes when I had got some from Miami.
No, I get that. I get that. We have a homegirl that they call Sammy Davis Jr.
She must have. She got strong features. Okay.
Yikes.
I mean, it is the funniest thing because like somebody will randomly post it on Instagram and like we're done for like the whole day. Nothing needs to be said. Like,
And she knows
What's-
this, or this
no,
like
she
an
has no
inside
idea.
joke.
She has no idea. She's no idea. So like
Y'all
we've
laughing
been
at her.
around, and they've said it before. Like, while she's been there, and we were like, damn, what the fuck?
No girl.
Because she the only one that don't know, but the rest of us are cracking up. She gonna be like, well, what's missing?
Right.
All
I
right.
think I give my homegirls the worst nicknames.
We don't want to hear about your own girls because that's like, no. I know y'all be on some
Okay,
crazy
but
ass
the
stuff.
guy I feel like my cousin ended up getting the worst nickname out of the nicknames I've heard for him.
What?
He got Jimmy the Cricket.
Oh, I like that.
No,
I
but
like
imagine
that.
this tall behind, muscular dude just walking around, and you calling him Jimmy the Cricket.
Was he scrawny when he was growing up?
I ain't gonna lie, when he was born, that's how he looked. He looked like Jimmy the Cricket. I was like, she called him that in front of everybody in the family. I'm like, why you calling him that? Because I know why we called him that back in the day. Why are you calling him that? She's like, oh my God, I saw this baby picture of him. And I was like, what do you even know about that, bro? You young. I'm young and you younger than me. So how you know about that?
I like
Oh
Jimmy.
my
I like
God.
it. I think certain things are like very endearing, but as I got
Does-
older, the name was too much. So like we started just calling people by wherever they're from. So it would be Miami, Jacksonville, Tampa, Georgia, wherever they are located or from. And then you got their actual name if it moved past a certain stage. Because trying to keep
That's the whole
keep
point.
track was too-
Make it past a certain stage and you get a different name.
Mhm.
Maybe give me a
I'm
reason to remember
sorry.
your name.
Dust is not getting a different name. He will always be Dust.
You call this name
Dust, like dust.
Dust.
Yes.
And she
Yes.
is saying in conversation like, yeah, me and Dust. Who the fuck is Dust? Oh, Dust.
That's unfortunate.
I will hate to be called Dust. Call me something else. Don't call me Dust.
Well, you old. And you act like somebody grandpa. But I'm not calling you grandpa.
Hey,
Dust.
I would take grandpa. I would take grandpa over dust.
over Dust. Dust mean like you 80-some years old. Yeah,
I ain't gonna
just let me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I didn't call him Dust, I would never remembered his real name.
It sounds like his real name is Theosis or something. Theotis.
No, his real name just starts with a D. But
I'm about to say, don't say it here. Do not say it. He was
I'm
like,
not
that's
gonna
what you
say
call me? But, all right.
But
Why
yeah,
do you call me
no.
dust?
Because you old. You old.
I'm.
It got to be a better reason.
And,
Anyway,
and he legit be like, sometimes when you have conversations with him, it literally feels like I'm talking to like my grandfather or something. Like,
Oh yikes!
baby girl, I want to help you, but first you got to learn how to help yourself.
like literally, you sit there and be trying to have a funny conversation, and you'll turn to him giving you some advice and stuff. I'm like, bro, like, relax.
Well, you know, he sound like he got a whole bunch of keys on one keychain, like a janitor. Like Dust.
No.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
Let me.
my-
Yeah.
That's how his work keys are.
He got a penny jar. And he got a penny jar in his house with fur dice in his window.
We're not gonna go to the penny jar because my grandfather actually had a penny jar for me.
Hey, Dust.
I have one in my. I have one in my door. In my
for
car.
just pennies? No, I'm talking about
I
a
have
full
a-
jar for just pennies.
I literally
Oh, I
have
collect
a
piggy banks.
jar. I collect
Piggy.
pennies. So I have a jar that's in the shape of a baby bottle, and it's full.
Oh, yeah.
It's full with pennies only.
A baby bottle? That bitch is taller than you. I do have that 5-gallon, like when you have the water system in your house, whatever. I got
Mhm.
one of those, but I put everything in there.
Mm-mm.
If it's less than
All my-
$5, it can go in there.
All my other change goes into another jar, a regular
No,
jar.
I had piggy banks separated for each coin.
Oh, you are OCD. She
I
said
I used
collect
to
the
do that with
nickels
my
can't
grandma.
touch the
I don't know.
pennies
use
and the
them.
dimes can't touch the quarters. Did you just put a quarter in there?
It was easier for me
I
because,
go
like,
to
you know,
Piggy
back
house.
you know,
Oh
we
my
would-
bad. I go to Danny house, and I'm dropping. I'm mixing them
You
all up.
dropping everything in the wrong one. You know, we just gonna pour
And
them
I'm
all
run
out
and I'm
together
running.
and just scoop them back up.
But you gotta run
'Cause
because you
it
like
was-
she'll stab me.
it was back when you like you wanted to change the coins at like Walmart, so nobody wants to be bothered with the pennies. You know, like, hey, I need like $10 right now.
Let me
We
get
gotta go
quarters.
do whatever. Let me take the quarter. Let me take the quarter piggy bank. And
It's the fact that she
And
got a
if the
piggy
quarter
bank.
piggy
but-
bank not enough, then we gonna go to the dime.
then we're gonna add the dimes. And
Oh my god, I used to do that with my grandma.
It's a smart idea, but it just seemed like so much more work.
I'm a
Because
Virgo.
oh
That's what she had to say. I'm a
Well,
Virgo. You understood.
that is
You understood from there.
no. So all right, cool. All right, so we got it. Nobody want to be named Gorilla Grip. And
I got a question.
what's up?
What's the worst nickname you've ever had? Like,
I don't think I ever
That's
know
ever
what
been-
that worst nick like that said is the only one outside of the average name you're gonna get. You're gonna get the Big Daddies and others stuff like that. But said is the only one that's outside of that. I won't lie. But I'm quite sure I'm something in somebody's name and somebody's phone. I'm quite sure I'm something. All the fuck shit I did when I was younger, I'm quite sure I'm something in somebody's phone.
what
But
about you, Dan?
I don't care.
I guess the worst one I could think of was probably rabbit hole, and it's not even bad because I'm the kind of person I don't leave shit alone. So like I will
Just
go
keep
down.
digging, just keep
hole.
digging.
And
another
that's
thing.
the worst one.
3 years later, you know what? I just realized.
I'm that person. I promise you, if you trip up and it triggers something in my brain, immediately. Hey, that didn't add up.
Wait. You said you wanted fries with your, but you told me that you got onion. So that means that wasn't your onion rings. Who onion rings was that in 1996?
I promise you, if you lie to me and I feel an ounce of lie, that's what happens. I swear to God.
There's somebody watching right now like, yes, that is You probably better go ahead and tell the truth. Get it over with. Just get it
Oh
over with.
god.
All right. What about you, Vanilla?
It's between Sugarfoot and Cow Tongue.
And cow tongue?
Yeah.
Girl. I think cow tongue is worse than Sugarfoot.
Yeah, like that's not the same thing. Sugarfoot is like, oh, Sugarfoot. Yeah. That maybe dust that save you under there. Yeah, Sugarfoot, sweet pea punk.
No, my ex used to call me that. He used to call me Sugarfoot.
You sucking on toes. Anyways,
I don't like my toes touched, so that damn sure was not happening.
man, he wanted to suck him. That's why he called him Sugarfoot. But anyway,
That's tough. Suck another bitch toes, not mine.
so well now he
Oh
is.
my goodness.
But
Oh my God.
Love it for him.
but my question would be, where does cow tongue come from?
And the crazy part is not even nothing nasty.
You must have licked somebody's face.
I do shit like
Yes.
Both of y'all. I saw
licked-
Vamp and thought about Black Vampire. Oh God.
I saw.
As soon as I saw Vamp, I said,
That's not him. That's his
"Nah,
name.
what up, Quan? This Quan right here. Shout out to Quan, straight out of New York. What's
What's up,
good,
Quan?
bro?"
So I licked someone's face, and the icing on the cake for him to give me that name was I sent him a Snapchat playing around. I was just like, you know how girls would stick out their tongue. I had my tongue sticking out, and he was like, "Why your tongue so long?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like. Then he sends me a picture of a cow tongue that you would normally see at like Sam's or something. He's like, "This is what your tongue looked like." And since then, my name has been Cow Tongue.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. You
Yeah.
came right in right time. Cow tongue. Nice to meet you.
I cannot.
That's why I'm like, and I got a big tongue, but cow tongue, I've never heard that one before. So
I've never.
You got it.
If you've
Shout out
ever
to
seen a cow tongue, mine's don't match to that. I'm sorry. No.
hey,
No.
you got the nickname. It's stuck. It's stuck.
It
Now
did.
everybody's gonna be in your DM talking about. So what about that tongue? All right. So
What about
all
a
right,
cow tongue?
cow tongue. All right, bet. Now my question is this: we're gonna move on, but before we do, if you can think of this name you never gave, but if it's a name you can think of right now, just think back. You can go all the way back to high school. It don't have to be from recent and none of that stuff. A name you would give somebody. What's the worst name you would possibly give somebody off of your experience? Like, man, I know. Mine would be, you dirty bitch. Oh, that would be mine right now. Like, it's one in my past that I definitely had. Her name would have been in my phone. You dirty bitch.
If I had to give one, it would be you confused psychopath. That would be
You confused psychopath. Okay.
confused
Not
psychopath.
graveyard.
Great. Oh, you got to tell us a little bit more about this.
Please do. Elaborate.
Graveyard.
Oh Jesus.
Or
Dead. She's like, he's dead to me.
We kind of dead people with the names. Like we call this stupid girl that we don't talk to no more. Another one we don't talk to, we call her little boy.
I got a friend that I call
these
little
manly
boy.
faced little women that y'all
I
be
got a
knowing.
friend that I call little boy, but she actually my dog. It's just that she legit be looking like a little boy sometimes.
Oh no, stupid girl was. I don't know why we call her stupid girl. To be completely honest, but it has stuck. It has stuck. So whenever we talk about her, be like, stupid girl was there. Like we don't talk to her anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah, her dumb ass.
Yeah, like, I don't-
All right, cool.
And I don't. She wasn't even stupid, so I really don't know where the name came from. But
She don't fuck
whatever.
with y'all no more. She's
We had Dirty
Oh, we
Red.
did.
yeah, dirty what?
We had Dirty Red.
Oh yeah,
Dirty
but
red.
in Miami, people don't realize that there's a difference between being red, light
And being
skin,
yellow.
yellow, and dirty red. Dirty red is just exactly what it sounds. You smell like hot sausage and pickled eggs.
And it's the fact that like it actually took off and like she was okay with everyone calling her Dirty Red.
You dirty
'Cause she-
bitch. No, I'm
she
playing.
was.
I'm playing. All right, so that's what. Never mind. I'm not doing it. Nope. I told y'all I'm gonna be better this season.
Helicopter
Oh,
girl. I need to know that one. I want to know what.
Can we get some backstories? Like, she come in with graveyard
Graveyard,
don't get
I
no
need it.
backstory. I'm just gonna say that he's dead to you. Cool. But how you get helicopter mouth? That's the one. Like, did she just have
Oh,
a
you know
whole bunch
what?
of teeth that just went everywhere?
She probably run her mouth like the news.
Okay.
For it
okay.
to be a negative, it got to be that.
Yeah, cause it'd be the worst. Like, but that's not a positive either. Cause never mind. Stop. No. I said I'm not gonna let the devil use me this season.
Oh, not with maggots, Jesus.
With maggots too. What is going on?
Wow. They not even. Wow.
I
I'm
can
gonna stand on
assume
your
that
good
is about.
side. I'm gonna stand on her good side. With maggots too. So graveyard. All right, hold up, wait. So is this an addition? Like that's the last name, graveyard, and last name is with maggots too, or with maggots too is a new person? I got questions. I'm sorry.
They full name is Graveyard with
with
Maggots.
maggots too. All right, here we go. We got. the
See,
details.
look. See, oh, and do it. Oh,
She
I
was
was right.
all over the
Partially
block,
right.
run her mouth, and do a lot of. Ooh.
Yikes.
We all knew one of
Damn.
I
those
was halfway
growing
right.
up. We all knew one of those growing up.
Mm.
I don't have kids, and I pray
At
I don't
that-
have a girl. If I do, I
See,
pray
now,
for it to be that one in that neighborhood.
If she just swallowed a lot, you could have just called her a kid killer. That's it.
Oh, we didn't start using that until recently. Nobody was really saying that back then.
I know.
She's having summer
But I
camp
heard
in her
that one
stomach.
a few days ago, and I was like, ooh.
Oh, yeah. That's the new kids.
It's all the same person. Oh man, what did he do?
See,
You
yep,
know
their
what?
full
We're not
name
gonna
is
let that up.
Graveyard with
With
Maggots
Maggots
too.
too. Oh, that nigga.
So she
can't-
flying around with her mouth. Okay, creative. I love creativity.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! Y'all being creative, youngsters out here being creative and shit. But I would hate for somebody to say, "Nah, mom." I just think, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, so we're gonna get into our final topic. We're not running our fourth topic. We're gonna go into our final topic. Final topic of tonight. We all grown. We out here working. But my question is, nigga,
And I popped it up.
yeah, there we go.
You don't want to pop up without the color.
What are
no,
signs?
so-
Yeah, because it switched. Yeah, all right. What are signs that a man and woman has not yet matured?
See, I was hoping this was going to be the one that we just.
Nah. Do we have any responses from the IG while we went on this?
We do. We got facts with a woman who make being crazy their whole personality. I know one of those.
Okay.
Sydney said, always feeling the need to argue instead of having a mature conversation.
Mm.
And Ches said, not understanding that men and women have needs instead of thinking that majority of one gender. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What are signs that a man or woman has not yet matured? There's just so many.
There is. Like, because you could have matured, but to a certain extent, like in certain things that you.
There's different maturity levels. Like there's maturities for you to be just an adult, but there's maturity levels to be in a relationship. There's maturity levels in being a friend. Like, and a lot of people are just not mature. Like a lot of people don't know how to be what I say, not accommodating. Outside of
Compromise?
accountable, I was gonna say accountable, but also compromising, be considerate. That's what I was looking for. Considerate. And yes, they don't. Like,
But all three of those are true.
You're not gonna, yeah, you're not gonna like everybody. We all know this. As you get older, like I said, you become more antisocial. However, that doesn't mean that you are an asshole to everybody. That don't mean that you're
Right.
rude to everybody. There's a difference. Now, yes, I have asshole tendencies, but I'm not rude. There's a difference, and I think that's one of the major signs is when someone cannot control their emotions.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all ladies think? It's the South. You gotta.
It's a lot because like I can see it from both sides. Like from a woman's standpoint, I use the social media woman, the one that has the unrealistic expectations for life, and like you watch like the Love Is Blind, you watch all those dating shows, and the man gotta do all these things, and if he doesn't, he's trash. Like the people that were anti Kevin Samuels in the High Value Man conversation, right? So if you can't see where a woman is supposed to add value, where she should do some of the work, I feel like your maturity level is non-existent if you feel that it should just be handed to you. From a man's standpoint, for me, it's when a man feels like men aren't supposed to have emotions. Like, not that I don't understand why that is a thought process, but if the emotion you know how to express is anger, there's a problem.
You,
So like those are the big.
you're right, and we were just talking about that once again in the conversation we had the other day. Um, as men, a lot of times because of that, but not even I won't even say as men. Men, yes, we know, like you said, we understand
Yeah.
why a lot of boys don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Boys don't cry, all that shit. But I say in our community, a lot of us don't know the difference between. We only know happy or angry. And we don't know how to communicate because we were just talking about as you have kids, a lot of times it's because I say so. We all grew up with that. Because I say so. Shut up. I give you something to cry about. Like all that kind of stuff. And even if we were in trouble, it was never a discussion. It was always just a whooping, a punishment, and go. And we didn't learn how to talk through those emotions, talk through those situations. And it shows in our relationships now that we can't fucking communicate. So yeah. What about you, Vanilla? Why she look? So while you thinking about that, Ziana says, always playing victim and not taking accountability. Facts. Facts.
That's a big one.
Facts. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always this.
Oh, when you guys are in a conversation, but it still seems one-sided. Like they're just not hearing you. They're not listening to you to understand. They're listening to you to react. If you're listening to me to react, we can't have a conversation. You're not mature enough for me to be talking to.
Okay.
Because I don't have the time to be sitting here going back and forth with you, explaining myself or anything like that, just for you to tell me that you don't get it, you don't understand, and then yell at me to try to get your point across when I'm already telling you I understand your point, but I'm trying to get you to understand mine so we can actually come to a common ground. Or if we don't come to a common ground and we're just able to disagree, but the fact that we can't get to that point because you're not allowing yourself to understand is an issue. And you're just not mature enough for me.
Vamp Knight says they don't acknowledge when they're wrong. Somebody that's never wrong. Like you're never wrong. It's always everybody else's fault. And this is outside of accountability. It's just simply I'm right all the time. That's like a 3-year-old, a toddler. They just do it because they want to do it. And it's like you have no boundaries. Also, you want to know what I think? She said it. Also, you want to know what I think? Another sign that you have not yet matured is that you cannot be around peace. It just has to be something talk. It just have to be an argument. It just has to be everything. It has to be because that's all you like. No. Like my biggest thing that make a lot of women mad at me is that when we start getting into that and I start realizing, I'll be like, you know what? Let me take a step back. I get quiet. I'll let you talk. I'm listening. I'm still here, but I'm quiet. Oh, you got nothing to say? Why would I say something? It's just going to spark more of an argument. So let me hear obviously you have something that you're upset about. Let me hear what you're upset about. You know, and it's like, and then even if it's everything has to be an argument, nothing could be a conversation. Nothing could be, and it's like, it could be picking just to find something to argue about. Just to find something to, and it's just like, can we just be at peace? Can we just have some kind of silence, some kind of, it's so you just gonna leave this stuff here? It's a sock. I'll pick it up. I got it. My bad. I got it. You know, and it can happen. I can understand if, you know, you done told me 2-3 times. The socks don't, like, come on, like, socks in the middle of the floor, like, da-da-da. However, I always believe choose the hill you're gonna die on. Is this worth the argument? There's a list of things that I could think in my head. But you know what? I ain't finna bring it up. Because though I am right, I'm gonna end up taking the L on this one. not because I'm right. In a relationship, it's not about. It's kind of like court. It's not about what happens, what you can prove. And nothing worse than you argue with somebody, or not arguing. I don't like to argue. You discussing or debating with someone about something, and they conveniently forget everything you bring up about that. That didn't happen. I didn't say that. But you know everything I did. You know every exact thing I said. Now that shit, they'll be like, you are childish as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Why you say? Look at Danny. Danny over there like.
Yup. Straight. Damn
Because
Skippy.
Guilty as charged.
I've been on both sides, but I will say I think a lot of what we assume is lack of maturity is just lack of self-awareness. Because a lot of the stuff that all of us are saying are things that we witnessed growing up. So if you're watching your parents do it, they're mature adults. Like they love to remind us they're the adult. So
I'm grown.
I don't think all of it is lack of maturity. I think a lot of it is just not learning how to communicate effectively and properly, which is why I appreciate our generation is so big and heavy on therapy and learning and doing the work, because to somebody that's done the work, to somebody that's like worth it, that hill that I'm choosing to die on isn't serious to you, but that sock, it's gonna send me over the edge because the hamper is 2 feet away. Why is it in the middle? Like that?
No, like for real.
Like that was me off.
I had to stop myself from
Nobody say
slapping
nothing
my
about your
stomach.
bras be hanging all up in the. I'm trying to get out the shower. What you mad about my damn sock?
I'm not gonna. I look, like I said earlier, I'm a Virgo, so there's very certain things that like really will set me off that will not set off the average person. Okay, like touch my stuff in any capacity. I don't care. Don't touch my stuff. I will black the fuck out. I will black the fuck out.
Come in the house, we moving all the piggy banks just like this. Just a little bit. Right.
Like, but I just don't. I don't know. It just that will set me off. But to the next person, like, well, it was in the way, so obviously we moved it. Like, you could have left.
You could have went around it. You could have stepped over.
Left it alone.
My
You
mom
could have
used
said
to
something
do
to
that,
me.
though. My mom's a Virgo. She used to be, like, literally, like, my mom leave town and we threw a party and we put everything back. We took pictures and all, put everything back. Soon she didn't even walk in the house fully. She said, y'all had a party. I said, what you mean? She said, this stuff been moved. How you know this shit been moved? It's a Virgo thing. It's a woman thing and a Virgo thing. All right, so, I think you have a point there. Immaturity can also be lack of self-awareness can be confused as immaturity in some points in time. However, that can also be a point of just development.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think spoiled kids turn out to be those kind of people? And I won't say spoiled in the sense of a silver spoon. I'm just saying kids that were never wrong. Like their parents never, told them they were wrong or something. Do you think that plays a part in as you get older? Like if you're daddy's little girl or you're the mama's boy that never, and now that you're older, you're thinking, no, nothing's ever wrong.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Well, yes.
I mean,
Especially the
that's
mama's boy
that
thing.
participation trophy stuff that they do now for kids. Everybody gets a participation trophy. That
I'm
wasn't how we
sorry.
grew up.
I'm sorry. I don't have
Like-
kids, but when I got kids, we don't need that. We good.
I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, I used to get upset for getting a participation. Like, what?
Right.
What you giving me this for?
It's the reason why
Like, if
there's
you gonna
winners
give
and
me something-
losers.
Exactly. Like,
You learn from losing. You learn from taking L's.
But not anymore. And that's a society change. So not being able to handle stuff is because nobody's a loser. It's not allowed. You're not allowed to be wrong. You're not allowed to be upset. You're not allowed to not have it.
and this is why I like the video that I watched of this man explaining how he handles his daughter when she like would draw a picture or something like that and be like, look, daddy, I made this for you. Instead of be like, oh my God, this is so beautiful, good job, like giving her the praise.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be like, well, how do you feel about it? How does it make you feel? So she's looking into how it made her feel, and everything like that. And he'll be like, okay, he'll praise what she feels, but not give her that gratification of, okay, like I did something for you. Like now you got to give me that gratitude type of thing. So now
I mean, you still
when
say
she,
thank you.
right, no, of course. Yeah, he'll say thank you and stuff, but like
Daddy is
he
so
won't
pretty.
be like,
So
he'll be like,
how does
great
that
job.
make you feel?
Right.
Because
Like
it
it
made me
was
feel
weird, but
like,
I understood.
how does it make you
I
feel?
understood where he was going with it. And I was like, that's good, because then when she grows up, she's not gonna be going to a man and be like, okay, well, I did this for you. Like, no, praise me.
I get you.
Type of
No, listen. Nah, man, my kid bring home some, mommy, look, oh, okay. Like, cause hair. Like
thing.
That macaroni
like-
picture is going on the refrigerator.
I mean, my kid, he can draw stuff, so he'll be like, Mom, look at the hand, and I'll be like, oh.
Okay. Oh.
Good job.
Now, the one thing I know for a fact I'm not going for is the bumper stickers on my motherfucking car. Fuck up my paint job. We can have a board in your room or something in the garage that, or your trophy area. We can have all that, but you're not putting that shit on my motherfucking car.
We used to put the bumper stickers on the refrigerator.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there was a certain group of people that put them on their cars. I've never seen people that look like us put them on their cars, but
I did one time, and my mom was like, "Why you put that shit on my car?"
you see,
What you mean? Everybody else is doing it. Get up, just don't put my motherfucking paint. You better hope it don't put my paint. No, my mom is very supportive. But yeah, we didn't do that. My mom, the kind of mom that took me out of Boy Scouts because they wanted me to bring a mouse home for a badge. She's like, you ain't bringing no rats home. It's like, that's a rat.
Oh, I talked mine out because they said camping, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
What? Camping is so fun. See,
No, it's not.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
not.
I love camping. My mom's idea of camping is going to a 3-star hotel. Like, this is camping. This is roughing it. Like,
That's rough. A 3-star hotel is rough.
thank you. I'm
Jesus.
telling you, she was like, yeah, that's roughing it. But
My idea of camping is just going to visit my family in the countryside of Georgia. That's good enough.
But I also grew
That
up
is good
with
enough.
canoeing 12 miles to get to my campsite, and being out there camping and canoeing another 12 miles to get back out. So, like this is the stuff I love. I like this stuff, but I'm also different than my siblings. Like my siblings, they'll go if they got to, but I like it. I like it. Me, that's
Canoeing
what my pops
is
used to do
fun.
too.
Canoeing is fun, but I'm never doing that with my brother ever again.
Oh, I don't want to hear that story because I know he did something to you. Anyway, so y'all should be twins the way y'all be going in at it. But
We look like twins.
yes, y'all do, and that's the scary thing. All right, y'all look. Is that you the girl version? He the boy version? Y'all both just
Literally, I've had people in the past say like, "Oh, I can't date you because every time I try to kiss you, I see your brother's face."
Oh, yikes!
And y'all never seen a brother in that. And I now that you said it, is yeah. Yeah.
That would suck. Cause like, sir, fuck
Like-
you. Like that would have come out my mouth. Like that would what came out my mouth.
I never had my own name growing up in school. I was always Todd's little sister, or
Yeah.
Todd's twin, or Todd Junior.
Benefit
Like,
of being the youngest, being younger. Hey, I'm the baby. Trust me, I know what you're talking about. So, let's go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and do this thing. Get this thing wrapped up. Once again, if you are enjoying the show, please hit that Cash App. Cash App Vibe Society. Society is with an X, not an S, and we appreciate the support. We definitely want to give a shout out and a thank you to Miss Danny for coming through, joining the conversation this week. We try to keep it as PG-13 as possible. No, not too ratchet. It's only one question you didn't answer, so I think we did good.
What did I answer?
What your
the
name would be
name.
saved in the phone? Yeah, she was
Look.
like, no.
Oh, because I don't need that business.
And that's what I said. You don't have to answer. I said you don't gotta answer. Somebody like go get off the show. So what is my name saved in your phone? All right.
The only names to save is I know what my name is, and that's all that matters.
That's
The
all.
only phone that matters.
The only phone that matters. I hear you. I hear you. But nah, definitely a shout out to Danny for coming through. Hopefully we can have you through again, especially when we have the full show. When we have Alicia back. Nah, I may have to have y'all do ladies. Y'all not finna bully me with ladies. But we definitely give a shout out to you for coming in. A shout out to everybody that joined the conversation. It's Ziana, Quan, we appreciate you as well. Darius, we appreciate you. Everybody that was on the IG, make sure you follow us on IG and social and TikTok. Vibe Society. We dropped the topics there early, so you can join the conversation. We appreciate y'all support. We appreciate y'all watching. We appreciate y'all tuning in. And we're just trying to get the show better and better. So if you have any suggestions, anything like that, let us know. We're not afraid to hear criticism because we want to get better for you. This is Vibe Society. We want to build and get better. As you see, as we've gone, we have gotten better and better and better. And here we are. So go ahead and shout out your social media for us, please, Miss Danny, if you want to.
I got two. My personal is uncovering_Danny. My blog is The Wise Pig, WIZE Pig. And yeah, I sometimes follow back. Y'all gonna have to send me a message if I didn't do it. My TikTok is Miss Danny M. Listen, I don't pay attention. And I find people have been following me. And I'm like, oh, oops.
Yeah, when we all got followers, we're like, oh, she finally followed. We in there.
We really did.
We made it to the comments.
We really did.
So, but definitely follow her. She's also, if y'all watch the show, y'all see her in there dropping gems in the comment section. So we do appreciate you coming on to the show to chat it up with us. Vanilla, always, Miss Vanilla. I just want to thank you for not doing the show the way you was going to do the show. Now I'm fucking with you.
As soon as we get off air.
I know. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get up out of this thing. Once again, I go by the name LB Easy, a.k.a. Passport Poppy, here with the beautiful Vanilla and the beautiful Danny. And this was Vibe Society. Until next time, yeah, baby.